Do you know he just got approximately $1 billion? Let that sit for a second. Not a movie star, not a tech CEO, not someone born into power. Just a guy who didn't say a word. In January 2026, the world quietly witnessed a jaw-dropping deal. Khaby Lame sold his brand management company, Step Distinctive Limited, to a Hong Kong-based holding company, Rich Sparkle, for around $975 million in an all-stock deal. And here's the twist. He didn't exit. He stayed in control, still leading, still building. Now rewind. Way before the money, before the millions of followers, before the world recognized his face, Khaby Lame was unemployed, laid off from his factory job in Italy during the pandemic. No headlines, no safety net, just time and frustration. While the world was locked indoors, people flooded the internet with complicated advice. How to cut fruit, how to open doors, how to live life with 10 unnecessary steps. Khaby watched all of it. And then he did something brilliant. He didn't argue. He didn't explain. He didn't speak. He simply showed common sense, a silent reaction, a calm gesture, that iconic look that said, "Why are you making this so hard?" That silence became louder than words. One video turned into 10. 10 turned into millions of views. Millions turned into followers from every country, every language, every culture. Because Khaby wasn't performing, he was being real. Soon, he became the most followed creator on TikTok. Global brands lined up. Fashion houses noticed. Campaigns, endorsements, partnerships followed. But Khaby didn't stop at fame. This is where most people would relax. He didn't. Instead, he built infrastructure. Behind the scenes, Khaby created Step Distinctive Limited, a company designed not just to manage his brand, but to own his future. While people laughed at the videos, he was learning business, negotiating deals, thinking long-term. And that thinking led to January 2026, a near billion-dollar valuation, a global holding company acquisition, and a creator who proved that influence, when structured correctly, becomes power. From zero income to global relevance to a deal brushing $1 billion. This is not an internet fairy tale. This is what happens when authenticity meets patience, when simplicity beats noise, and when someone refuses to quit after being counted out. Khaby Lame didn't shout to be noticed. He didn't explain to be understood. He didn't rush success. He let consistency do the talking. So if you're watching this from a small room, with doubts, with setbacks, with silence, remember this. The man who almost made $1 billion started with nothing but a phone and a belief that simple is powerful.